Hi, my name is Sheldon Livesay. I'm the director for Of One Accord Ministry. I believe I've told several times how we went through a really difficult time at one time in my life and how God revealed himself over and over during that time. And I believe I've told the story a time or two also that during that time I got interested in running, and running became my hobby. I would run not only marathons, but sometimes I would run ultra marathons, distances over 26 miles. And it was during that time that I just loved to run. I didn't have to run a race like some people do to get in shape. I just loved to run. I'd go out and run. Well, this is a God story of something special God did in my life once, just to let me know that he loves me. And you'll say, well, he can't do something like this, but he sure did. I remember there was going to be a 10K race during a special time of year in our hometown when we have what's called Heritage Days. And it starts in the morning. It was sponsored by the local bank. I'd run it several years. And so this morning I step out on the porch of my house. I've done my Bible study. I've spent about 3 hours just in the Word and with the Lord. And so I step out on my porch, and it just dawned on me, you know, every time I run, I always come back about in the last of the first 10%. You know, so if there's 100 people, I'm going to be 10th or 11th. And I've never been up better than that. So I was just looked up to the Lord. And I'm not a fast runner. I don't have a sprint ability. I run the longer races, and a 10K is more of a sprint race kind of. Faster runners run it, younger runners even. So I just look up to the Lord and I said, you know, Lord, it'd just be nice to know one time what it would be like to win a race. So I go to my workplace for a little bit, and then it's time in a little bit after that to come over and get signed in. I'd already registered, but now I'm signed in to run the race, and we get out and we take off. And the first part of the race is just about a mile. For some reason, there's one intersection and nobody had been positioned on that intersection. And you could turn to the right and shortcut, nearly a couple of tenths of a mile, probably off the course. The first 72 people took the shortcut. They turned to the right. I knew the actual race route. There was maybe a couple hundred behind me, but I went on up another nearly 2 blocks, up a block and back, and I ran the full route. Now, the thing about it was this: I had an unbelievable day. For some reason, I passed up every single person except I was the third runner in the whole race. Of course, when I came across the finish line, nobody had known about everybody else shortcutting. They only knew that I came in third. But I knew something that nobody else knew. I was the first one that ran the full course. And even though I was third, what an unbelievable thing that day, I came in first. I was first. And it didn't matter to me that what they said or who they gave a trophy to. All that mattered to me was my daddy in heaven heard me say, it'd be nice to know what it would feel like to win a race. And friends, I don't have a trophy upstairs. I don't have a medal for it. I've got a t-shirt maybe, but I don't need any of that because my daddy let me know. Isn't that amazing? I mean, that's a God story. It's a miracle that my daddy did for me just to show me that he loved me. It was a hard time in my life, but God showed me that he loved me during that time over and over and over again. Just things like that. So thank you for letting me share with you today. God bless you, and you have a great day.